Have you ever started crying over something small, like a sad reel, a movie scene you've already watched 5 times, or even a random song playing in the background, and then immediately thought, why am I like this? If yes, relax. You're not weak. You're not dramatic. And no, your tears are not broken. In fact, people who cry easily have a very interesting psychology. Let's talk about it. First of all, crying easily usually means you feel things deeply. Your emotions don't just knock on the door. They walk straight in, make tea, and sit on the couch. When something happy happens, you feel really happy. When something sad happens, well, tissues are already on standby. And no, this doesn't mean you're too sensitive. It means your emotional radar is set on high volume. Here's something funny. Have you ever cried during an advertisement, like a 30-second ad about a dog, a kid, or a family reunion, and suddenly your eyes are leaking? Meanwhile, the person next to you is like, bro, it's just an ad. That's empathy at work. People who cry easily are often highly empathetic. You don't just understand how others feel, you absorb it. Someone tells you a sad story, and your brain goes, okay, let's emotionally experience this together. That's why emotional people are often the ones friends call at 2 a.m. They listen. They care. They feel. Another reason, your brain processes emotions faster than logic. Some people think first, feel later, you feel first, and then your brain shows up like, oh, we're crying? Okay, let's analyze this later. And honestly, that's not a flaw. It's just a different operating system. Now let's clear a big myth. Crying easily does not mean you're mentally weak. Research actually shows that crying helps release emotional stress. So while others are bottling everything up like a pressure cooker, you're letting the steam out. Ever noticed how after crying, you feel lighter, a bit tired, but calmer? That's your nervous system saying, thanks for not holding this hostage. Also, many people who cry easily are deep thinkers. They reflect more, overthink more, replay conversations in their head like a podcast episode. And yes, sometimes you cry over things that happened years ago, randomly at night, while staring at the ceiling. Very normal, very human. And here's the ironic part. The same people who cry easily are often emotionally strong, because feeling deeply requires courage. It's easier to shut down than to feel everything fully. So if you're someone who cries during movies, arguments, goodbyes, reunions, songs, or random memories, you're not too much. You're just tuned in. Your tears are not a weakness. They're proof that your heart still works. So next time you cry easily, don't judge yourself. Just grab a tissue, take a breath, and remember, some people feel life and some people just watch it. And if this video made you emotional even for a second, yeah, welcome to the club. If this video felt a little too relatable, don't forget to like it. Consider it a virtual tissue of support. Subscribe for more psychology and mind-blowing human behavior videos, and share this with that one friend who cries during ads. You know exactly who I mean.